shown its best stuff, and that's where the Tigers have struggled.
Yeah, we're starting to see NC State's pitching staff become complete pitchers, but he's also being a very good, kind of defensive, agile pitcher.
He entered this week actually being, Coach Avon saying, every team, D1 through D3, playing in a victory over Cancer Foundation. Obviously, all that Coach V has done for cancer research, and had an office right across the hall for the V Foundation in the fight in pediatric cancer. Another comebacker, this one over the head of Marone, barehanded by Decree. Had 0-2 on Purify.
Marone's really been the guy that, from a momentum perspective and kind of staying locked in.
Offense to just one earned run. 2-2 to Purify. This ball's launched to left field. Going back is Hogue. Has been the guy to do it in the first 2 games. And a perfect bunt against the shifts. Well, to Colin Priest. Setting the table for Gerald here. Yes, there's 2 outs.
You look at 1 through 9 on NC State. We talk about how complete of an offense they are. There's really no let up.
He's thrown 44 in the 3rd innings. He's a guy that can be out there for a while, and he gets soft contact here. Canarella slipped initially.
Efficient. That'll actually make it later in the game until NC State's actually able to really see if they can become a threat. The zone, maybe getting some swing and miss.
Hey, did you talk to Dom Fritton and all? He said, I talked to him a little bit, but I really talked to Anderson Nance. For their lineup, we'll see. Again, Marone's been a tough matchup for everybody. It's not the only metric that. So Braden Fraseman steps in with 1 out.
It's unfortunate there's no one on right now, because I think that's where he's made his most impact, is with runners in scoring position.
It was Luke Nick.
I think utilizing the coaching staff, though, they're the ones that really have the wealth of knowledge.
Knocked down by Gaff. And now a wild pitch. And Fraseman moves to 3rd. And think. Next pitch swinging is Jaros. Purify from the outfield grass. Jaros to try, and he is.
And accept what Clemson's been able to do early. Manage the run game a little bit better, but when they're 90 feet away and they can't go anywhere other than hits, or, to score them, then you can kind of just focus.
As they call them, that were hosted by NC State for lunch. They got a tour of the children on the back of the shirt, and then able to give it to the Thrivers. He had another single to the right side. It drove in.
It was more just like, hey, he was the guy that would get things rolling. He would be. Can never anticipate how someone is going to respond after something like that.
This ball is tailing down the line and foul. And he was still able to find that base hit. DeCrisio pops up to the right side.
Thursday night. So I mean, he's another guy where, I wasn't a position guy in college.
Down the line, foul.
But just watching it in practice.
Priest goes chased
away more times than not. State.
On Friday night against Virginia, Jacob Ferentz hit a home run. This ball stung by Crichton. Head going back. He won in the league since. We're back here in the top of the 5th. 1-1 our score. Back with Sean Adler, Andrew Sanders.
Obviously, some of the kids down there today, I mean, this is a big deal for them. I kind of said it earlier, where the players on the team, seeing some of these kids interacting with them.
The players, it's big for the players too. It's big for the players too. They have the chemo with, and they probably know what they're fighting. But when I've been around these kids, Sean, we don't get a cure, but maybe we make people's lives better, extend lives, and then maybe, yes, one day maybe we get a cure.
Well, Coach, thank you. And in conjunction with the V Foundation, and if you can donate, please do. The
stuff, it's not easy. So I'm sure, like Coach Avon said, it impacts the players just as much as it impacts the kids.
Package, Coach, thank you for doing this. You got another early home run in this game. Jaron Purify.
And making cool things happen, so we're going to need a little bit more of that.
Coach, I want to talk to you a little bit about your.
We were just talking to Coach about B.J. Bailey, And he likes to come out of the bullpen even when he's starting.
You guys are doing kind of the stretching in the outfield. I like the home run stuff where you're all out there kind of celebrating, doing that.
We have a standard of 64% here. Dang, I thought I got him. You know, 64%.
He pitched twice last weekend, 14 appearances on the year. He's been a big part of
as the pitchers are. The only difference are the pitchers are the ones doing it, but they're planning with the catcher on how to attack and how to approach.
Going on for a while for Ty Head. He's battling. Bailey pumped up as he gets Head to sky it. Last 8 faced.
The confidence that they have in just throwing strikes and trusting that the batters are going to get themselves out. I think that's kind of been the key here from a mental. So I think that's kind of been what's going on. It kept on rising, I guess.
And again, in a game that has been.
But the immediate hustle is what I love out of Canarella. A lot of guys see that. And they're like, you know what? You know,
Good take. Into the shifts. McHugh finds the handle. On a 6-game hit streak, and now 13 of his last 14.
Different types of breaking balls is going to play when you have lefties and righties that you have to go up against.
Soft away, tried to. He went, and since then, all zeros being put up in this pitcher's duel. You saw Ryan. Hogue pulls it foul.
Each person in between the two, there is the possibility of seeing another one of their arms.
Strike 2 to the crease. Just foul. Deals to Sosa here, who's starting to trot, and he's going to bat flip. Sosa, a go-ahead in the 6th. The Wolfpack catcher, red hot.
How timely it is. I mean, we talk about their opportunity to sweep today.
Alex.
This game and what point in the weekend these hits are coming alive with.
Bounce back.
And you know, I think they
How do they bounce back in this inning after falling behind for the first?
Had innings where they just are stringing hits along and he's getting hit around. It was just kind of one hit, really.
Sosa doesn't see it and ends up in this. Strike 2. You see it's mostly been to contact today.
It kind of, you know, BJ Bailey's got 3 earned.
Hard hit to Hefner. Ryan Dings, Florida State, ranked 4th in the country, top due to win percentage, but these two just roughly get to that number.
Well, you know,
and right now they into that hosting spot. You know how valuable out. Well, if you do get
able to do that, really, it gives you a better opportunity.
Jaros against the shift, perfectly placed from second. It's a tie game, and you would have seen Malstead. But they like to bring him in when they have the lead. Completely different ball game last night if Clemson's able to tie it. Tough play for Purify, diving to his left. Nicely done. Like the matchup, especially his slider against NC State lefties. It was. This is fair. And no trouble. And Marone not done yet. 95 pitches. Marone looking to continue his. Listy stays alive, especially with 2 hits for Clemson. And look, give the Stars. Called strike 3. Traced the tying run. Hits it off the end of the bat. Fraseman makes the catch. You got the meat of the order trying to do it, but that's what he can do. Clean up man. He is a guy that is almost all. Gives him a chance here with 2 outs. Fraseman into left. Listy slams on the. They're very good. They have been even better his last 8 outings. 11 2/3. Got him with the slider. To stay more upright. And I'll say it's really paid off. He strikes out Gerald. He strikes. He struck him out. Duden slams the
slider of the inning right there. But a great series, or a great series sweep with NC State over Clemson.